Let's go. Valka, standing over Arg, gasps as you materialize back in the library. She hugs you, crying tears of relief. I dealt with the knights after the Duke left, barely, she says through gritted teeth. By the time I finished, he had already corrupted everyone and killed those who refused to accept his gift. Come, we must save Master Slovo and figure out a way to cleanse Arg's soul. She pauses for a moment. What happened to you? I met the sisters. She stares at you with an expression of utter incredulity. You mean to tell me that not only are the sisters real, but you met them in person? I don't know what to make of that, honestly. I believe you, I guess. It's all just a bit much. I don't know what to tell you. I received magic. You have magic? But I thought it wasn't real. How does it work? Catching the expression on your face, she nods. We really need to rescue Master Slovo. He must know what to do. Okay. Arg sits slumped against the wall, beads of sweat trickling down his forehead. He clutches his heart and stomach as he looks up at you with strained eyes. It's trying to take me over. Please, hurry and get this out of me. I mean, can we? Doesn't look like I can't attack him. I don't have anything else really that I can do. Sorry, Arg. I think you, are on your own, my friend. At least for now. No new dialogue. Alright, my friend. Well, dude I just met, who seems to like to swing swords and drink drinks. Got element, shadow, quest log down here. Aftermath. I've appeared back in the academy and need to figure out what to do from here. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Oh, we've only got 3 going right now. Alright. Saving Master Slovo. Master Slovo has been charged with treason and is standing trial in the courthouse. The courthouse is located in the grasslands, roughly northwest of the academy. I need to find a way to get him acquitted or help him escape. Since I believe he is innocent, it stands to reason that whatever witnesses are accusing him are lying. If I could convince them to tell the truth, he must be released. Alternatively, perhaps I could convince the judge of Master Slovo's innocence, or if all else fails, I could just break him out. It's a can-do attitude right there. Saving Arg. Arg is struggling against the consumption, trying to resist its corruption. I need to find some way of cleansing his soul to remove consumption from it before it is too late. He is too weak to move, so he will remain in the upstairs library of the academy until I can help him out. Okay. Interesting. Is that like a... I don't know. Looked like it was like a dragon type photo. Does that not look like a dragon head? And an exit. Man, everything's destroyed. Oh yeah, let's see if we can go up to, no, can't go up to his quarters. Oh, I wonder if that's something we could have done back, you know, if we had like decided not to follow those guys right away, we could have gone up and checked out Master Slovo's lounge, his office, the old Dumbledore's office. Man, there were a lot of demons here. Even the statues are destroyed. Ah. There you are, Duke Camersalt says with a smug grin on his face. I think I know where you disappeared to, and I know that's not good news. In the interest of expediency, I will now kill you. Looking over at Valka, he adds, both of you. Valka swiftly and quietly readies her bow, but she's not fast enough. The fatal spell hits her with tremendous force, dropping her dead on the spot. Whoa! That was quick. Hey, screw you, Duke. You can, coming back for you, my friend. Okay, so, yeah, Shadow wasn't lying. I would triple question mark. Where are we? What happened? Where are we going? Interesting. You draw on the energy of the fate spikes, your body takes form again. Oh, interesting. This is like the in-between death spot. The old woman scowls at you with fury in her eyes. Do you think you can take one of my daughters and just die? She snarls. You matter now. You have a task to fulfill. Get back there and destroy consumption. Then you can die for all I care. You feel reality tugging on you, and the vision of the old woman fades as you materialize in the real world once more. Oh, okay. +1 defense. Excuse me? Oh, right click to drop. Whoops. I thought it was right click to. Okay, spike. Yes. +1 defense. Sweet. Oh, that's cool. If you dropped Academy Cloak. If you leave it behind, it will be destroyed and converted to experience points. So I don't know how it's set up exactly, but it sounds like it's set up where you can, like, if you have an item or too many items or something you don't need or whatever, and you drop it, instead of just like getting money for it or something like that, you can drop it and get experience points for it. That's pretty cool. Old man. The old man looks like he has seen a ghost. Shifting his gaze between you and the shimmering spike next to you, he exclaims, What? What? Where did you come from? I'm not so sure myself. It was cold, windy, and confusing. The old man listens to your story wide-eyed. Remarkable, he whispers as he gently touches the shimmering spike. You died, went to the land of the spirits, and came back. How did you find your way? The old mother sent me. I have the power of one of her daughters now. His jaw drops and his eyes go moist with emotion. I have studied this for so long. I never stopped believing in the sisters. Listen, child. I don't know who you are or why they chose you. But if it is true that you have the power of one of the sisters, then you are the only one that can stop Duke Camersalt and the consumption he is unleashing on Ort. I'm imagining this guy sort of like Doc from Back to the Future to a certain extent. He's kind of like crazy, zany, but he's certainly well studied. Do not speak. Oh, sorry. Do not speak of the magic or the sisters or the old mother. People will not believe you, as they have long since forgotten. I have been mocked all my life for my research. See, this is what I'm talking about. But he waves dismissively. No matter, no matter. We must focus on the task at hand. He clasps you on the shoulders. I am Deckard, scholar of the fates and the lost magics. Yes, dude, this guy is definitely Doc. Exactly. What happened to my sister? Yeah. Deckard shakes his head. I'm sorry, my friend. She had perished when I found her, here a few days ago. I arranged for her to be moved to a nearby mausoleum. It is not fair, slightly west of here, past the chroniclery. You can say your farewell to her there. A few days ago? How long have I been gone? Nice. The old man scratches his head. A week, at least, he says, studying your expression. Judging by your reaction, it seems you feel you were only gone momentarily. How fascinating. Bring my sister back. If I can come back, so can she. That's probably... See? Most would scoff at you or accuse you of blasphemy. Seeing what I've seen here today, I know better. But this is beyond my expertise. I will be happy to share my knowledge with you. Perhaps it will be of some assistance. That sounds good. I appreciate the help here, Deckard. I have taken to residing in the Chroniclery. Come, see me there. I will tell you everything I know to help you on your quest. Custodian of the Chroniclery will almost certainly be of great help as well. You must speak to her. Simply walk west from here and you will find it. But beware. The roads are dangerous now. Rogue knights, brigands, even corrupted monsters and demons from below. Yeah, what's going on, man? Duke Camersalt has been posing as a distant relative of King Solomon. Really, I believe the Duke is the very same person implicated as playing a major role in part of the cataclysm that took place hundreds of years ago. It's like the close-up, like, crazy eye moment with Doc. How he has survived or why he has returned now, I know not. It is clear, however, that not only does he possess magic, but it is fueled by the consumption, a polar opposite of the magic of the sisters. So I've been told. Duke Camersalt has been touring Ort, offering his tremendous power to anyone he meets, promising limitless wealth, knowledge, and anything else one might desire. Those that accept transform into hideous monsters as soon as they attempt to use the magic. Those that refuse are slain or forced to flee. Worse yet, anybody that uses consumption magic directly bypasses the link imposed by the sisters. Normal magic requires the life energy of the caster, thus limiting its use. Consumption magic, on the other hand, draws directly on the very fabric of our world. Holes into the abyss have started forming around the world, centered on our capital city. If this goes on, our whole world will be consumed. Duke Camersalt and whatever is providing his consumption magic must be stopped. Dude, you don't have to tell me twice. I want to get this guy for getting my sister too, so where do we begin? I've been taken... no. Yeah. Same deal. Alright. Huh. Okay. Okay. What is that? Is that part of our main quest? Is that what it is? Okay. Quest consumption has begun. Ort is crumbling because of consumption magic. The magic seems to come from the Scorned and is being spread by Duke Camersalt. Each time consumption magic is used, a small part of the world disappears. Oh, I need to find the Scorned and stop what is happening. Saving Valka. I've learned that Valka's body has been moved to a mausoleum a short distance to the west of the Chroniclery. I don't even know where to begin, but I must find a way to get her back to life. Okay. Wow. The scholar. I met a scholar named Deckard. He has promised me to share his knowledge if I meet him in the Chroniclery, slightly west of the Academy. Hint. What does that do? Find the Chroniclery and speak to both Deckard and the librarian. Okay. Let's give it a look. You know what? I want to check out the school grounds real quick, though. Also, what does this do if we... Nothing? Okay. Cool. Oh, we can't go through that? Alright. That seems fair. Oh, interesting. So these are quest signs. Okay. There's one north and one west of where this, like, tile is on the map. although we don't have a map yet. This is great. I love it. It's very old school, right? Like no map so far. The overworld is pretty straightforward. Combat is sort of in that real-time zone. Oh, that's as far as we go. Okay. Not a ton of explanations in terms of everything that's going on, but also like enough to kind of like treat you like an intelligent gamer, which is great. Huge fan of that style. Hey, dude. Oh, sorry. Lady? The woman cranes her neck to one side and grins menacingly. Don't worry, I am your savior, the one that will cleanse the world of evil. You will see, and you will kneel before me. Did you speak to the Duke by any chance? She laughs, nodding vigorously. Yes, he has given me power, tremendous power. She raises her arms, purple sparks flickering at her over her fingertips. Her crazed face turns to shock and she begins to convulse. She stutters before dropping to the ground. Oh man, our first baddie. In a horrifying display of bones snapping into new alignments and flesh rippling into a new composition, you watch her transform into a monster. You know, this is gotta be pretty brutal in real life in terms of just like, here you are, an adventurer, like, yeah, maybe you'll fight some brigands or something like that, but like now you've got like these, anyone you meet could turn into these just horrors, these demons. Interesting. Hey, sick. Thanks for this. Let's right swing. I took 100 damage. Sick. I dealt. Okay. Lizard takes 80 physical damage. Lizard resistance of 0. Net damage of 80. Great. I took 100. 9 experience. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, sweet. So, northeast, where we just came from, was the Academy. West, Chroniclary. Going south, Dormant Court. Okay. Cool. Ah, we've got 2 slug slime dudes. Oh, crap, I meant to... Nice. Maggot. Ooh. Oh, and 5 life energy. Interesting. Okay. I can go in the house. Sweet. Hey, dude. The man looks at you anxiously as you enter the house. You're not one of them, are you? What do you mean? You mean like the lady outside who turned into a demon when I talked to her? Ever since the royal visit here, people have been acting strange. I hid when they knocked on the door. Had a bad feeling about it all. His voice trembles and he starts fighting tears. My brother turned into some sort of monster, a plant spewing green spores. My wife is acting strange too. They both spoke to that evil-looking man. Oh, buddy, I've got some bad news about your wife. Not a plant, more of a lizard. Duke Camersalt. Yeah, that's his name. We have to get out of here. I heard Norman Court is in ruins, but Trawad is nearby. It might still be safe. Take me with you. The man is interrupted by a violent rupture in the ground. He is swallowed by the chasm appearing in the floor before he can even scream. What is going on? What? Wow. Well, that was sudden. No baddies coming out, but like, geez, man. Hey, sweet. 4 shadow coins. Ooh. So am I gonna have, I mean, yes, I will, but like, when will I need to start worrying about me personally walking over ground that just disappears? Ha, gotcha, mailbox. there's so many quests. Love it. Okay, brigands for sure. Not ideal. Oh, okay. Oops. Okay. Certainly gaining some experience, but at the same time, like, kinda wasting a lot of health here. Oh. So, first things first. Okay, that was super cool to see how that goes, but... But so, was that that dude's brother, maybe? That kind of sucks, man. Sorry. Northwest, Chroniclary, southeast is Dormant Court. Okay, cool. We knew that already. Sweet. Okay, so there is a little bit of like you swing and there's like, sort of like when we had just played Iron Danger prior to this. If you haven't checked that out, definitely check that game out. It's a great game, but there's sort of like a delay between when you attack, and there's an ability for the enemy to kind of like move into a square next to you, adjacent to, so that way as you start the attack, they could be a little bit ways away. If you time it correctly, they'll enter the adjacent square as your swing is finishing and you're doing your damage, which is a great way to kind of avoid damage if the enemy can be killed in one swing. Oh! All right, we're getting some coins, which is great. Huge fan, because that's, you feel overwhelmed. Yeah, man. Valka's dead. Arg is on the brink of corruption. Master Slovo has been hauled off to stand trial for crimes he did not commit. The world is crumbling, and it is up to you to save it with no help or guidance. Where do you even begin? If you feel stuck or you don't know what to do, the answer is almost always explore more. Your actions will open up paths for some quests and block off others. Keep exploring and gaining experience. When you're ready to face the end, head to Dormant Court and take on the consumption magic of the Scorned and Duke Camersalt. Oh man, so this is sort of that, I mean, could we just go there right now? Like, have we hopped off the plateau in Breath of the Wild and we can just run straight to the castle and fight Ganon as is? Like, that's interesting. I'm not going to test it out right now, but seems to me that that's kind of the case, which would be super cool. Even if it's not, I mean, it's a great RPG so far, and I love this story, and I can't wait to play more of it. By the way, huge fan of the music in this game, as well as just the ambient sounds going on right now. I mean, just take a second and listen. Love it. It's great stuff. Great timing with the music coming back in. Who are you guys? The two-man stand appraising you with skeptical expressions. What's this? The taller one says. You think you're a hero? Ha! The shorter one adds. You're still fighting maggots, the taller one scoffs. Maggots! The short one echoes. Who are you? I just killed a bunch of dudes and you guys were standing over here. They puff up with pride. We're the heroes of Ort. the tall one begins. We're heading to Dormant Court to defeat Duke Camersalt and Consumption. You'll see. You'll see, the small one repeats. Best you turn back. It's too dangerous for the likes of you. Leave it to the real heroes. So this is kind of like, yeah, like, could we just go right now? I don't want to, but... Oh, come on. A lot happening there. Hey. Okay. Oh, did we level up? Yeah, we did. But I bet we can only do that probably at one of those spikes, right? Anything interesting over here? What do we got, folks? What do we got? Alright, so we leveled up. I don't know what that means. Like, I assume we'll find out in just a second. Let's go back to the spike at the academy. See what that, if that's what we gotta do to level up. And then I'll also be curious to see if we leave this map. I'm sorry. Old mother. What's going on? Why am I here? Ah, there you are, child. Took you long enough, she chides. I set up this area for you. I gathered the spells I could from days long gone. Many are missing, but these should be enough. Simply go up to a spell and select it to learn it. Once you have experienced enough to learn another, I will draw you back here. The barriers will disappear as you learn more. We need to protect your fledgling mind from the more powerful spells you see. Oh, that's super cool. So like anytime we level up, it's not the spikes, that's the equipment side of things, I would imagine. Instead, whenever we leave a map, transition between maps, back here. That's cool. All right, what do we got? What are our options? Is that it? Yes. Cool. Magic missile? Bolts of arcane power are the combat staple of a competent magician's arsenal. These deadly projectiles burst on impact, dealing damage to any creature close enough. Huh. The Tarkamendo Combat Enchiridion. Enchiridion. Select. Okay. Oh, Shadow Bolt. Okay, so mouse wheel right now is, oh sweet, so like next to the hand our cursor has a little 8 because if we were gonna shoot something it would cost us 8 HP. That's cool. You can either click up here or you can use the mouse wheel. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we don't need to go back here. Instead, we need to go... Let's go to the Chroniclary. First stop. And I don't have a ton of health right now, so I am... Oh, right. Northwest. So I'm not going to use that spell just yet.